Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Amid the call for justice to be served, amid the calls for all eyes on the judiciary, amid the call for better governance, Peter have decided to send a message to Nigerians. Don't forget, during the build-up of the election and when the verdict of the elections came out, the elections were out. Peter had to make an urgent call to Nigerians to please stay calm, or he would go through the legal process to get back his mandate. He's making another call this time around, as all eyes seem to be on the judiciary, and this is quite interesting because it concerns all Nigerians, both living in Nigeria and in diaspora, as he's pleading this to Nigerians. But before we go into the news proper to find out exactly what it is he's telling Nigerians, both home and abroad, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Very quickly, with his 62 years birthday barely 72 hours away, reactions have begun training on social media posts by the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Gregory will be explaining why his followers and friends ought not to bother celebrating him with lavish gifts and parties, but rather focus on a lot of persons around him. In a series of social media posts that he made today, Obi revealed that his birthday will be coming up on Wednesday, July 19. The former governor, however, pleaded with his friends and the obedient to use that day to do the needful. Okay, let's find out exactly word for word so that we understand where we're coming from. Well, Wednesday, 19 July 2023 marks my 62nd birthday. While I remain immensely grateful to God for his infinite mercies, I still maintain my decision over 20 years that I will not celebrate my birthdays in today's Nigeria with the current deplorable state of the nation. However, some friends, members of Labour Party, and obedient family and supporters have asked how they can join me in celebrating that day and even present some gifts. Let me humbly and respectfully appeal to all those who desire to celebrate me with any kind of gift to look around them and extend such gifts to the poor and to the people in need, especially in these difficult times. I urge them to visit hospitals, orphanages, and homes for the aged and people with disabilities and offer them such generous gifts. They can also visit schools of basic studies in remote areas and support them with the basic amenities they need. Those who wish to do more can visit various IDP camps, that's internally displaced persons camps, in different parts of the country. I intend to do the same thing. Aside from sharing my time and resources with the less fortunate people around me, I plan to raise money for schools, hospitals, and so on and so forth. I have already said that the sacrifices for a better Nigeria must now start from us, the leaders and the well-placed. The state of our nation must give us cause to pause and ponder. There is far too much insecurity, so much violence and bloodshed. This month alone, over 200 lives have been lost to sustained violent attacks in Mangu local government area in Plateau State. Similarly, in Benue State, over 100 lives have been lost in recent times, the latest being 27 persons killed in Adogo, Ugbabam, Akpana, and Diom communities in Ukom local government area. There are also many other cases of kidnappings and killings in different parts of the country. I want to celebrate in a new Nigeria where the lives and properties of citizens will be secured. I want to celebrate in a productive Nigeria that can create opportunities for our youth. I want to celebrate in a Nigeria that works for all and which Nigerians can be proud of. This, and not my birthday, is the true celebration that will be beneficial to all Nigerians. As Nigerians, we must always expand our imagination of the possible, believing as we do that a new Nigeria is possible. P.O. That's his signature to show that it's coming from him, and he's telling Nigerians this. But of course, Nigerians have decided also not to keep calm. Here's some of the reactions before we look at this critically. This one here says, "Happy birthday in advance to a very outstanding person. You will live long in good health, wealth, and happiness. Your enemies can only look, but can never touch you. Remain blessed. P.O." And that person says, "If you're obedient, you will eat the fruit of the new Nigeria that will be better. Please do as our principal said, celebrate him by assisting the poor." Wow. And that person here says, "No be you go tell us what we go do. We must celebrate you, whether you like it or not." Nigerians so loving. And that person here says, "We love you at Peter Obi. We will trend your name to the world on that day. Let them know the lion is about to roar in Africa. It's time for Africa to be great. The whole continent must trend Obi. Mark these words." Wow. If you don't want us to celebrate you, let the world celebrate you by making a trend. That's what Nigerians out there on social media are saying. Already is getting the feelers that Nigerians want to celebrate him. They want to send a special gift. Those in diaspora want to come down to celebrate. Say, look, no. This is not the kind of Nigeria we should be celebrating birthday. If we must, let's try as much as we can to celebrate it. But you know, the funny part of it is that what he's saying, he does. Telling you to reach out to the needy. I can't count a countless number of videos where some Nigerians will accost him and you say, "Sir, you can't recognize me. You gave my wife a scholarship that today now she's a professor or associate prof." He'll be like, "Wow, when?" Even his good deeds, leave his past and meet him up in future as memorial. What a good man. Let us leave the sentiment of the fact that he contested. Peter Obi is a rare species. Even Yusuf Dati, our amiable Yusuf Dati, said it once. He said, such species of Peter Obi comes once in a generation. And Nigeria is blessed to have a copy of him in this generation. He will always hear things like, "I humbly, my respected elder brother." Even in the midst of being, giving sarcasm, annoying statement, you have learned to control his emotion. If not for anything, I have learned so much from Peter Obi. His controlling of his emotions. Just like one or two obedience have said out there, if you don't want us to celebrate you, you will trend on that day. On that day, it's going to be P.O. everywhere you go, Peter Obi, because he's a special rebel. And he's saying, it's not about me. There's so many insecurities out there. If you have, please share with the poor. If you have any, if it's a little more than you have, please share with the needy. There is hunger bad. There's hunger in the land. Much as we want to get a new Nigeria that is possible, to reduce the level of insecurity, can we hold hands together, help one another to build a Nigeria that is possible? But he's saying it should begin with the leaders, with those who are having, extending, let it have a trickle-down effect from those who are having to those who now have, and to those who do not have. And let's see how Nigeria will change to a possible, wonderful looking Nigeria. That's going to wrap it up. Let's put it in